My name is Alexis Cox, a realtor in Jacksonville, Florida, and today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Jacksonville. So to start off, we're going to start with a positive. A pro of living in Jacksonville is, I would say, that there are a variety of different neighborhoods to choose from with all different price ranges. I would say neighborhoods like mine, which are more on the higher side, in the north side, since they are, more residential, like family living, like the 2 stories and 1 story is like really nice. They're on the more higher side now, which all houses are very expensive in Jacksonville now. But I would definitely say there's a variety of neighborhoods to choose from. Like, it's not just limited to like certain areas of town. There's neighborhoods in all areas of town in Jacksonville, which I would definitely say is a pro of living in Jacksonville. A second pro I would say it's a big city but a small town. So Jacksonville is one of the biggest cities in the United States. It is very large, but the population is very small. So for all the land that we have, the population just does not match the amount of land that we have. So I would say if you're looking for, like, you want that big city but it's a small like town, which I definitely say is a pro, because you don't have to deal with millions and millions of people. That's not the case in Jacksonville. So you do have that as a pro. I would definitely say the weather and the beaches, although we do get a lot of rain, but the weather is fairly nice all the time. And that's why people love Florida, because the weather is so good. Who wouldn't want nice weather all the time? Instead of being in the snow and the cold in the winter, we get nice weather. Even in the winter, we get nice weather. Christmas time, it's hot. Shorts, all of that. And we have the beaches. Live free, get to go swimming, just to have fun, and just, I guess it's a lot of freedom, I guess, in Jacksonville. I would also say it has a lower cost of living than other cities in Florida. So for example, if you're going somewhere like Miami or Tampa, the cost of living is going to be much higher, because a lot of people are looking to go to those more major cities like Orlando, Tampa, Miami, things of that nature. So Jacksonville is not as like popular as going, for example, like to Miami or Tampa, Orlando, because you have like beaches, you have just, I don't know, the environment is different there. So I would definitely say the cost of living is lower. Some cons of living in Jacksonville: the crime rate is extremely high, and that can turn a lot of people away because no one wants to feel unsafe with where they're staying at, and there's crime everywhere. But I believe that can be in any city. It can be in Orlando, Tampa, Miami. But in Jacksonville, we have a very high crime rate in more areas than others. But that is definitely something that I could see straying people away from living in Jacksonville. The school system is not the best, in my opinion, as someone who went to a Duval County school. The school system is not all that. At a lot of schools, there's a lot of fights, there's a lot of different things going on in the school system that, for me, I just don't think that's a plus of living in Jacksonville. Unless you want to send your student to somewhere like a private school, somewhere like Atlantic Coast, Sandalwood, schools like that. But I just believe that the school system is not the best. Another con is, I would say, the job opportunities in Jacksonville are average. There are a lot of entry-level jobs, but more jobs that make higher incomes, I just don't think there are a lot of those unless you have a college degree. So the entry-level jobs, like working, fast food, retail, some jobs like that you can find very easily. But when it comes to those higher scale jobs that pay more, you're definitely going to need that college degree, or you're going to have to work your way up to make the money that you want to make. Another con, what I would say there, it's in a lot, I mean, and I believe that this can be in any area, is I would say it can be like a lower income, like in Jacksonville. Usually people have lower incomes, and I believe that can be because of the jobs. Like, if people made more, then they wouldn't be be in such like the lower income category. But it's, I guess for that, it depends on the job opportunities in Jacksonville. That is ultimately what depends on people's income and their education and things of that nature. Another con is the urban sprawl. If you want to travel anywhere in Jacksonville, you have to drive. It's not walkable distance. You can't walk from here and there and there. Things are very far apart, which means that you are going to have to drive, take the bus, Uber, whatever you have to do. Trust me, from where I live in Jacksonville, on the north side, to get to the south side, you're about to be driving about 30 minutes. And on a good day, 30. On a bad day, 40, 45, because of the traffic in Jacksonville, that 5 o'clock traffic, just traffic on the south side in general. You are going to have to deal with a lot of traffic. To get to Orange Park, anywhere, like, you have to drive, and you're going to have to get in the car and be driving 30 to 45 minutes. Whereas in other cities, things are walkable. Like, you can walk places. It's just easier to get around. But Jacksonville, not so much. But I feel like the cons shouldn't stop you from living in Jacksonville, Florida. And I would say that because there's cons in every single city. If we're being honest, there's crime everywhere. The school system in another city might be the same as the school system in Jacksonville. But it's all about the side of town you live on. That's where like all these things depend on. But I'm very honest when I say, me personally, I love Jacksonville. I would not imagine myself living anywhere else. It has that like southern country feel. It's home to me. So I love it. Thank you. And if you would like to contact me, my contact info will be in the description box below. Thank you for watching.